Good evening, basketball fans. You're looking live at the Assembly Hall here in Nashville, Illinois, Nashville High School, where tonight it's the semifinal game between the Breese Central Cougars and the Marion Wildcats here at the NIT, the Nashville Invitational Tournament. I'm Randy Olson courtside along with Ron Stannard, longtime basketball official. And, boy, this is quite a matchup tonight in the semifinals, isn't it, Ron?
It's a great matchup, Randy. This is one of those games that this is why you play in tournaments. During the season, you get away from conference foes, and you get to play somebody you probably normally wouldn't see. Mm-hmm. And so, yeah, it's an exciting matchup.
It really is, and you've got the records there of each team.
I do. You know, Marion Wildcats, a 3A basketball team, they come in here 13 wins against only 4 losses. And 2A Breese Central Cougars have 16 wins and 4 losses. And both these teams have played some great competition. You know, those records weren't gained against a bunch of cupcakes.
No, you're right. So they both come in with 4 losses, but you're right. You take a look at the schedule that they play, and both of them, they definitely do mix it up and play some great competition throughout the year and get into some strong tournaments. Not only, Thanksgiving tournaments, but holiday tournaments at Christmas time. And they're involved in a lot of shootouts. And, of course, Marion hosts a shootout of their own, which will be coming up or has already happened earlier this year that we were a part of. And you see the captains, coaches, and the officials meeting in midcourt. And, boy, we know those officials. We're familiar with them, aren't we?
We do know those officials. It looks like Ted Knapp's going to be throwing the ball up tonight, and he's with his son Jared Knapp. They're both from Mount Vernon, Illinois.
Yep.
And Aaron Wright is with him today. Aaron is from DuQuoin. And that's a pretty good crew right there.
That is a good crew, lots of experience here. And, this will be a very key matchup tonight. The winner will advance on to the championship game tomorrow against the winner of the next game tonight, which will be the host Nashville Hornets against the Waterloo Bulldogs. And, boy, Waterloo's been a good team this year, too.
They have, yeah. They spent some time in the rankings.
They did.
Just saw Coach Brad Weathers is in the house.
Yep. And, of course, Nashville always good on their home floor here in the Assembly Hall, so they're always a tough team to beat. And what a beautiful facility this is.
Oh, man, this place is a mecca. If you like high school basketball, you need to come here and watch a game.
Yeah, let me just pan around here a little bit. What I like, and you talked about earlier, was those chair seats they have even in the corner at the angles, you know.
Yeah, that's pretty unique to a high school gym.
There's Coach Weathers there coming up out of his seat. But, just a beautiful place to watch a basketball game. And I don't know what their capacity is here, but it does hold a lot of basketball fans here.
Yeah, man, I don't know. If I had to guess, I would say 4,000 people maybe. It's
a lot, and quite a few chair seats, too, all the way around the building in kind of a U-shaped. And, they just win here, not just in basketball, but they just win in every sport here in Nashville.
That's boys and girls.
You're right about that. It's just winning breeds winning here in the Nashville sports program. They do a wonderful job. Again, we appreciate Sean Renth allowing us to be here tonight to broadcast and stream this game for you.
Hospitality's been great.
Oh, man, top-notch hospitality room. You got to say that for sure.
That's what you'd expect from Nashville. You know, they do everything top-notch, including the hospitality room.
You got it right. For a step aside, let you meet from a few of our sponsors, and then we'll be back with more coverage here from the Nashville Invitational Tournament on AreaSports.net.
At Ohana Heating and Air, we treat you like family, because to us, you are. Whether it's keeping your home cozy during the winter or cool in the summer, Ohana's team is here to provide top-notch service every time. With expert technicians, affordable pricing, and a commitment to your comfort, we make sure your HVAC system runs like new. Ohana Heating and Air, where quality meets care. Call today for your free estimate at 472-4738.
When choosing a bank, it's important to know that local matters. Local people making local decisions that support our local communities. That's why Community First Bank of the Heartland is proud to be Jefferson County's hometown bank. With branch locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, and Dix, we make it convenient to serve all of your banking needs. Call us today at 244-3000 and let us know how we can assist you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Dog's home, away from home.
Are you going on a vacation soon or perhaps a weekend getaway? Jagger's Doggy Daycare in Mount Vernon is your dog's home away from home, featuring an outside turf playground that your dog is going to love. And if your dog needs grooming or obedience training while it's here, we can handle that too. In fact, we've even got a presidential suite with flat screen TV and ceramic tile. Check it out on our website.
Jagger's Doggy Daycare.
Do you have a check that needs deposited and don't have time to make a trip to the bank? No problem. With Mobile Deposit at People's National Bank, just snap a picture of the check with your smartphone, and with a couple of clicks, it's deposited into your account. Depositing a check with a PNB 2Go mobile banking app is just that easy. Just tap, snap, and deposit. Plus, it's free. Download the PNB 2Go mobile banking app today to get started. People's National Bank. We make banking easy. Member FDIC. Wireless or service fees may apply.
Welcome back here to the beautiful Assembly Hall at Nashville High School. It is semifinal game here between the Breese Central Cougars and the Marion Wildcats. You mentioned, Ron, the fact that Breese Central is a 2A school, Marion is a 3A school. Breese Central made a deep run last year to the sectional championship game before they were eliminated by the Benton Rangers, who eventually made it to the state championship game in 2A. But, boy, Jeremy Schubert's been there a long time, and he does things right there. He's had a heck of a program he's built at Breese Central, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, they've made a name for themselves in the postseason, that's for sure.
Yeah, they sure have. And they've had a good football program going over there as well. Gus Gillespie, of course, the head coach of the Marion Wildcats. He's been down there for a while. But, of course, Gus had a lot of success in other places that he was at, too. I mean, you talk about what he did down at Marshall County, Kentucky. You talk about what he did at up in Robinson, going to state down there or up there. And then also spent a year, of course, at Centralia, and then was assistant coach way back when with
Doug Creel.
Doug Creel back when they made a state tournament run with Kent Williams and all those guys. So Gus has been around the game for a long time. And so, these two guys are very good at the X's and O's, and they're good at making adjustments on the fly.
Yeah.
And so you might see a real chess match going on with some of the things that happen tonight out there. So
I'd say you're probably right about that. I mean, they got the pieces, to do that.
They do. They got some good athletes.
A lot of times coaches know what they want to do and need to do, but they don't have the athletes to get it done.
But they both have the athletes to get it done. And they both have some size, too. Marion may have just a little bit more size than Breese Central, but both teams do have some size to put out there in addition to the quickness. And certainly even though Breese Central is a 2A school, with the schedule they play against a fair amount of 3A schools, and they could play a 3A schedule day in and day out if they needed to.
Yeah, they could. They'd have a really nice record if they did that.
Yeah, no, they certainly would. Crowd is starting to filtering in here. Of course, this is an early basketball game at 6 o'clock. Makes it a little bit tougher for folks to get here, and some of them are just now filtering into the building, finding their seats. And those of you watching at home or watching on your mobile device, we appreciate you being with us here on AreaSports.net. Again, we're both on our YouTube channel as well as on our website. Don't anticipate any internet problems here tonight in Nashville. Seems like they got a great, quick internet system that they've set us up with here. We appreciate it. But if you would happen to encounter any problem at all, I see some Waltonville faithful here.
He's here. I just mentioned on the air that Coach Lowry might be here, and I just spotted him.
He is.
I saw Mike Denault first, and I'm like, well, crap, that's Anthony sitting next to him.
Exactly. Yeah, Waltonville will be playing Marion next Friday night, a game that we'll be doing down at Marion. And so, he's here in the crowd tonight watching. Anyway, as I was saying, if you do encounter any sort of buffering or anything like that, if you're watching on our YouTube channel, you can always open up a browser on our website. That's AreaSports.net on our website. You can open that up, of course, on a browser through your laptop or your tablet or mobile device or whatever you want. So 2 different ways to watch us. All right, we're going to follow along with the public address announcers. We meet the lineups for tonight's game. I don't know if we're going to do a national anthem or not. We may be doing that first. Let's see. We'll just follow along with the public address announcer and see. Beautiful new floor that they've installed here. We'll get to that after a bit. Brand new floor that they installed.
Community High School, the Assembly Hall, in the 42nd Annual Nashville Invitational Tournament. Tonight's exciting semifinal matchup features the Cougars from Central High School and the Wildcats from Marion High School. I'll pick the starting lineups. First with the visiting team on the scoreboard.
All right, we're getting right into the lineups here. So for the Breese Central Cougars, wearing their travel black uniforms trimmed in purple and white, Caden Rockers. He's a 5'11 senior.
At guard, a 5'10 senior, number 4, Easton Becker.
Number 4 is Easton Becker. He is a 5'10 senior.
Number 5, Preston Baker.
Preston Baker wears number 5. He's a 5'10 senior.
Number 3, Griffin Becker.
Number 3 is Griffin Becker. He's a 6'4 senior. And rounding out the starting 5 for the Breese Central Cougars is Jackson Campworth, number 23. He's a 6'2 junior. So they go with the Rockers, Becker, Baker, and Campworth. And size-wise, the Cougars come in at 5'10", 5'11", 6'2", 6'3", and 6'4 for Coach Jeremy Schubert.
This team is in the Nesto rankings. I forget exactly where they're at.
Yeah, I'll have to pull it up here and look in just a second. But, yeah, they've been in the rankings for a while. And, again, they come in tonight's action with a record of 16-4.
Looks like they have the girls basketball team up there to watch this game.
Well, and they have a fantastic girls basketball team this year. Had the pleasure of watching them play against Mount Vernon earlier this year, and man, yeah, they're loaded. They're a very, very good girls basketball team at Breese Central.
That was a game for about a half, right?
For about a half, yeah. Yeah, and then the Lady Cougars took over. Let's meet the Marion Wildcats now. Coach Gus Gillespie coming into tonight's action with a record of 13-4. Number 2 is Kyan Cole. He's a 6'1 senior. Number 4 is Reese Anthony. He is a 5'10 senior for the Wildcats.
At 4'6" senior, number 22, Ethan Simmons.
Ethan Simmons, 6'4 senior, wears number 22. He's been really filling it up the last couple games for the Wildcats. He's really come into himself here. Number 24 is Caden Rogowski. He's a 6'3 senior. And the big guy in the middle, all 6 foot 10 inches of him, that's Race Hickey. Number 33 is 6'10 senior. So again, they go with Cole, Anthony, Simmons, Rogowski, and Hickey. And size-wise, the Marion Wildcats are 5'10", 6'1", 6'3", 6'4", and 6'10 for Coach Gus Gillespie.
How many times do you find yourself saying that?
Yeah.
Southern Illinois.
Not too often.
6'10".
Not too often.
He's not jumping center either.
No. Well, they've got a couple guys who can dunk really easy, and Ethan Simmons is one of them, and he's going to jump at the center circle for.
He's a rim protector back there
for the Wildcats. Yeah, you got to watch Simmons and Rogowski. They're dunking monsters for the Marion Wildcats. Tip is controlled by the Breese Central Cougars, and here we go as Rockers will bring it across against Cole. They go down low. Somebody missed a defensive assignment there. That was an easy shot, and a foul was put up. The shot did not go in there.
I think that's on Simmons.
Yeah, Campworth was trying to put up the shot.
That took 12 seconds.
Mm-hmm. And Campworth's free throw is good, and Breese is on the board. Second one is also good. Let's see what the Wildcats do with it on their first possession of the game. Across the timeline is Reese Anthony. You see he's wearing a mask. He had his nose broken in a game earlier this year against Olney, a game that we actually broadcast. Down to Hickey.
Nice pass.
Catches it high, keeps it high, and puts it in. You know, that's the key to big guys when they're that tall, especially 6'10", is you don't want to bring the ball down and allow the smaller guys to get it. And he did a good job of keeping that ball up in the air as he went to the glass and scored. Breese Central into the front court. They come over to the left side now to Preston Baker. Baker will skip it across. They're looking down low. Nothing there. So they'll bounce it back out to Baker. They'll penetrate over to the left side to Campworth. His shot's off the mark. Chased down in the corner as Easton Becker goes after it. It goes out of bounds, and they say it's going to stay with the Cougars. Yeah, this is an interesting matchup here. These teams don't typically play each other in regular season action, but two very good basketball programs. Here's Becker taking it inside the lane, and there's a foul called on the Wildcats. They have Easton Becker and Griffin Becker. They are not brothers.
Not brothers.
And maybe distantly related, but they're definitely not brothers. So.
That foul was on Kyan Cole.
So that's 2 team fouls already on Marion. As the inbound comes into Griffin Becker.
I look for this game ready to be in the 40s, maybe 50s.
Could be. Similar to some South 7 Conference games, huh? Very similar. Of which Marion is a member of course. Here's Rockers with it. Looks to penetrate. Can't. Gets it in the corner. Good defense here by the Wildcats. Now they go inside the paint. There's a double team. They'll come back out to Baker. He'll put up a three-pointer. Too strong. Ball's chased down by Kyan Cole. He'll take it the other way for Marion. Gets it to Rogowski. Now back to Cole. Hickey comes way out. Now they drive inside. There's a tie-up, and jump ball's called. Possession arrow is going to leave it with Marion. Good defense there by the Cougars. Wildcats will trigger it in with Reese Anthony being the trigger man. As he comes, he tried to throw it into Hickey, but it went too far. But they'll go back to get it, as Kyan Cole can go across the line and get it, and he does. Now he'll come to Rogowski. Wants to drive, does, puts it up off the window, too strong, rolled off as it comes into Baker's hand.
He got all the way to the rack, and it just didn't fall.
No, just hung on that rim and fell off. Baker gets the rebound for the Cougars, and here they go. He's got it in the front court right now. They skip it across to Rockers.
Nice
down underneath.
pass.
Backdoor cut is up and in to Jackson Campworth. 4-2 in favor of the Cougars. Cole will bring it back across for the Wildcats. Back out to Rogowski. To Hickey. Now to Cole. Cole will skip it across again to Rogowski. Lean in, underhanded shot. Might have been partially deflected. Ball's grabbed out of there by Baker, and Breese Central will bring it back. Both these teams have good benches, too. Then both coaches will go 3 players deep easily off their bench. And when those guys do come in the game, you'll notice that they do contribute. Here comes one of them right now. And this guy's a firecracker. This is Cameron Curry. We saw him play down at Marion in that shootout against Olney. And when he comes in, he generally will make some things happen. He's a 6'4" sophomore with incredible quickness. And he's a great defender if they want to press. So we'll see what happens now with Curry in there. He's got the basketball. Gives it up to Cole. Cole will drive. He's cut off. Picked up and stolen. Picked off by Easton Becker. And then thrown away. Curry back the other direction. And then he throws it away. We're trading turnovers here in the early going.
Yeah.
And let's see. Reese Anthony is going to check in. Back for Curry. That wasn't very long. Curry wasn't in.
No, it was not.
Less than a minute, I think, he was in the game. Coach probably want to get his attention about something. We'll see. Or maybe he was wanting to get the attention of Cole when he took him out.
Yeah, there you go.
We'll see.
Could have been.
Reese Central with the basketball. Rockers for 3. Top of the key. Boom. Yes, he knocks it down. Trifecta. Caden Rockers. He has led them in scoring several times this year.
Yeah, that was from way out there.
Yeah, it was. There's Rogowski down underneath to Reese Anthony. Missed it. Hickey with the follow. He missed it. Again, it's Simmons. He picks it up, and it's almost stolen. And now they'll try to reset the offense out there. Anthony's got it.
Well, they had some chances.
They did.
From close in and just could not cash in.
Point blank and couldn't get them down. I've got the wrong
Good
score
pass.
on the board.
Missed another one.
Yeah. Back in the front court. They skip it across to Rockers. Rockers will drive baseline, a wraparound pass over to Baker. I got to adjust my score here. I had that off. Shot from Rockers won't go. Battle for the rebound. And shot is up and in. Becker, nothing but nylon for Easton Becker.
Timeout, Marion.
And it's 9-2 as the Wildcats call a timeout. A timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well and be right back.
King City RV in Mount Vernon is your one-stop shop for maintenance and repair of your RV. Whether it's a bumper camper, fifth wheel, or motorhome, Bill Schulte and the staff at King City RV can help you. They provide winterizing of your RV, washing and waxing services, service work on brakes and tires, repair or replace awnings, service work on your slide-outs, and much more. They even repair and clean horse trailers at King City RV, 801 Dogwood Drive on the south edge of Mount Vernon. Call area code 618-731-6185 for King City RV.
Back here at the Assembly Hall in Nashville, and Ron, Marion's had some good high percentage shots there inside the lane, but couldn't get them to go. And
a bunch of them.
So far, it's all Breese Central 9-2. Let's see.
They're going to have to cash in on some of those here pretty soon.
Yeah, Reese Anthony will bring it back across for the Wildcats.
You know, Central's not a team you want to play from behind because they're so fundamentally sound.
You're right about that. Yeah, late in the game, they can take care of the basketball and make you pay, that's for sure. Here's Simmons. He's cut off on the baseline. Come back out to Rogowski again. Swinging around the perimeter over to Anthony. Hickey comes way out to get it. A lot of standing around right now by Marion. They got to get into the flow here. Anthony again. Looks to penetrate. Gets in the corner. Can't shoot. Back again in the corner. Here's a drive baseline. Up on glass. And it drops in for Reese Anthony, and he draws a foul. Yeah, that was a pretty good defensive exhibition again there by the Cougars, but Marion finally gets the bucket along the sideline, the baseline, and checking in for Marion, Blake Blue, number 32, and Cameron Curry comes back in too.
Fouls on Preston Baker.
And I think that's the first foul of the game on Breese Central.
Yeah, I believe so.
And the free throw is good by Reese Anthony, so he completes the conventional three-point play.
Yep.
And they're showing some pressure defense here, but Cougars get it across. Baker has it. Gets it over on the right side. And somebody just got poked in the eye or somewhere.
Somewhere else, yeah.
Yeah, somewhere else you don't want to get poked, I'm afraid. That was Jackson Campworth, and he's going to go out of the game and catch his breath. We've all been there, done that. And in the ball game is Bryce Weeder. He's a 6'2 junior, number 14 in the contest for Breese Central to replace Campworth. Baker's got it out front. Looking for that backdoor cut. Not there this time.
Curry back in the game now for Marion.
Yes. They're matching up man-to-man with him as Rockers tries to take it down the lane, and he gets fouled. We'll give that to Rogowski. Let's see. No, Curry got the foul. That's his first. 3 team fouls on Marion here in the first quarter. 2:08 to play in the opening frame. 9-5 Breese Central, and they've got the ball out of bounds underneath their own basket.
Yeah, that's a hold.
Yeah,
I saw that from up here.
You old officials, you just can't stop calling the game, can you? It's a good thing you don't have a whistle. You'd be blowing.
I would have blown that one from up here.
You officiated a lot of games in this building, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. This is a nice place to work.
Well, I was going to say, was this a fun place to work games on the floor? I bet it was.
That foul was on Blake Blue.
Yeah. So that's 4 team fouls.
Well, you got room, Randy. That's what referees live. You got room on the sidelines, and you got room on the end lines. You can back up and get a good angle.
Yeah, you do. Super nice. Drive along the baseline, nothing there. They'll come back out for a 3-ball, and that's off the back iron, no good by Easton Becker. Rebound back up and in on the follow for Preston Baker.
You know, that's in contrast to what we talked about last night, the old gym at Blueford High School.
Yeah.
Where you can't even
the snake pit.
You can't stand out of bounds without, if you wear a size shoe bigger than a 10, you can't stand out of bounds.
Yeah, that old snake pit was something else, but that's a nice new gym they've got in Weber now at Blueford. Yeah. 3 from the corner is good by Kane Rogowski. And Marion needed that. Gets it back to a 3-point game, 11-8. That ball's lost out of bounds. It's a turnover right in front of the Marion bench.
Yep.
Be a Wildcat ball with 1:19 to go here in the opening quarter. Winner of this game moves to the championship tomorrow, and they'll take on the winner of the Nashville-Waterloo game. It'll come up after this. We will not be broadcasting or streaming that game tonight, though. The turnaround
Nice
is up
move.
and in by Ethan Simmons. Simmons with a nice power move that time off the dribble. Cuts the game to 1. It was 9-2 Breese, and Marion has come battling back here. Here's the Cougars back in the front court with Griffin Becker. Becker takes it down the lane, has it blocked. Swatted out of there by Simmons. And into the hands of Rogowski. And now Curry's got it for the Wildcats. Down to 39 seconds. They may run this down for one shot. Let's see what happens. Nope. A shot from the elbow instead, and that's in and out. No good by Rogowski. Rebound back up. That won't go by Blake Blue, but a foul is called on Breese Central.
Central foul number 14, Bryson Weeder.
But they're going to say he was not shooting, so it'll be out of bounds instead to the Wildcats. So Reese Anthony will get it in here to Curry with 29 seconds left. 1 point ball game here. Marion actually has a chance to take the lead.
Yeah.
This possession. Curry's got it. Wants to drive. Instead, dishes it out to Anthony. In the corner now to Simmons. His shot won't go. And on the rebound, we got a foul.
On the back.
Yep.
Rogowski.
That'll give the ball to Breese Central with 13 seconds left. And Rogowski, is that his first?
Yeah. Yep.
And what we got? Official's going to talk.
That's 5 fouls.
Okay, yeah.
Marion's got 5 fouls, but they're on 5 different players.
5 different players. We're going to walk to the other end, and Breese Central will be at the line in the person of Caden Rockers. Yeah, Coach Schubert has this big heavyweight belt, like it looks like a heavyweight boxing championship, wrestling championship belt that they hand out all the time to their own internal players of the game, so to speak, and they have fun doing that. And Caden Rockers wins that many times for his efforts for the Cougars. He makes both of them, and it's 13-10.
Cougars are 4 out of 4 from the free throw line.
That's what coaches want to hear.
Yeah.
Here's Curry with it with 5 seconds left. What are they going to do? Curry with a fadeaway, missed everything, and a foul on the rebound with 0.6 of a second left. Boy, oh boy.
On Hickey, I believe. That's his first foul. 6 fouls on 6 different players.
Yeah, but boy, if you're a coach, you don't want to see a foul in that situation with 0.6 of a second. That gives Breese and Iowa another opportunity to score with the clock stopped.
I can't see his number there. This is Griffin Becker shooting these?
I think it is, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a 6'4 senior. Cole comes back in the ball game for Curry for Marion. Yeah, 0.6 of a second here, so if he
got him
I was going to say if he missed it, there wasn't much you could do. There's a horn to end the first quarter of play. Breese Central leads it over Marion 15-10, and we'll be back with more from the Nashville Invitational Tournament in 30 seconds.
Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet Supply in Mount Vernon is ready to help you update your home. Need new carpeting? They have many styles and colors in stock, as well as expert installation. Add beauty to your home with new hardwood or vinyl planks available at Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet. They will completely transform the look of any room in your home. Update your bathroom with a custom shower. There are many tile styles and colors to choose from. Does your kitchen need a facelift? You can get a new backsplash, flooring, and more at Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet Supply, 513 South 10th Street in Mount Vernon. Open 6 days a week.
Back here at Assembly Hall at Nashville High School, it's the Nashville Invitational Tournament. It's our semifinal game tonight between the Breese Central Cougars and the Marion Wildcats, as the Cougars lead it by 5 after the first quarter. Ron Stannard, your thoughts on that first quarter of play?
Well, Randy, again, I think this is a feeling out process. You know, these two teams are not that familiar with each other, and they don't normally play each other, but they're both very talented. Breese Central was 6 out of 6 from the free throw line in that first quarter, and they have a 5-point lead. So, and they're Marion's, you know, committed 6 fouls, but they're spreading them around. No players got more than 1. So I don't know. I look for more of the same in this second quarter.
All right. As the second quarter gets underway, Breese Central will have the basketball. As they'll skip it across here to Baker. And it looks like Marion has gone into a zone now. That shot's put up in the corner, and it's good. It's a three-pointer. Yeah.
3 points, Bryce Weeder.
And Weeder is, of course, off the bench. He's a 6'2 junior coming off the bench for Coach Schubert. Wildcats with the basketball. Here's a stop and pop off the dribble. No good by Rogowski. And rebound gathered in again by the Cougars.
Yeah, Marion, they're just struggling to make shots, all type of shots.
Out front, they come to Caden Rockers to run the offense. Now Marion has switched back to a man again. Rockers is guarded out there by Rogowski.
Nice pass.
Down underneath, the pump fake works as he got him up in the air, and then Preston Baker goes around the other way and scores. Good ball movement that time by the Cougars.
Double-digit lead for Breese Central.
Yes, 20-10.
They have doubled the score on them.
Marion needs some points. Shot from the corner, that is not going to go, and the rebound gathered in there.
Well, you know, Breese does
Weeder.
a good job rebounding, too. They're always in position.
Yes, they do a good job of fundamental boxing out.
They do.
Yeah. Preston Baker into the high post, almost stolen away. Now it gets to Griffin Becker. And now Weeder has the basketball. He wants to drive. He's met by 2 Wildcat defenders, and he loses the ball out of bounds. Curry checks back in the ball game for Marion. Also, Callahan Roper into the game for the Wildcats, seeing his first action. He's a 6'1 junior. Wildcats need some offense here. Curry has the basketball, gets it over to Simmons. Back to Curry.
There's that high dribble that drives everybody crazy. There's really nothing to it unless it.
Yeah, explain that as an official.
Well, the ball, I mean, it can go all the way to the ceiling as long as it doesn't touch anything, you know, and you don't palm the basketball.
Yeah, as long as you're not cupping it and palming
Yeah.
it, right? That's the whole key, is the cupping and the palming. The drive down the lane, nothing there. So now they give it back to Roper. Nothing there. Now Simmons with it. Nothing there. And Roper. And a shot from the corner is Cole. No good. Offensive rebound. The turnaround is no good by Simmons. Loose on the floor. We about had us a scrum there.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, but it's a jump ball, and it's going to stay with Marion.
Marion just can't find the bottom of the basket.
No. They've had a little bit of dribble penetration there, but have not been able to get
They've had
look.
bunnies. They've had 3-pointers. They've had 15-foot jumpers. Nothing's falling right now.
It's not going in. See what they do on this out-of-bounds play as they get it over to Rogowski. He's cut off on the baseline. Back out to Curry. Now to Simmons. And Cole will have it to Curry. Right side to Rogowski. He'll drive, put up the finger roll, and he got it. Caden Rogowski. Yeah, he's been averaging in double figures for the Marion Wildcats. We'll talk a little bit more about that when we come back. We've got timeout on the court with 5:23 left here in the first half. We'll return in 30 seconds here from the Nashville Invitational Tournament.
When you are looking for an attorney who can give you honest and dependable advice, look no further than Olson & Reeves in Mount Vernon. At Olson & Reeves, they practice law in a variety of areas, including traffic tickets, personal injury, criminal law, as well as estate planning, wills, and probate. If you have a real estate transaction, Mount Vernon Title Company also resides inside Olson & Reeves, so you get sound legal advice. Olson & Reeves, attorneys at law, and Mount Vernon Title Company. For more information, call area code 618-316-7322.
Back to live action here at the Assembly Hall. Breese Central with the 8-point lead and the basketball. As they hand it off out there to Rockers. Rockers looks to drive. It's picked off and stolen. Here's numbers to the other end for Marion. They got a 3-on-1. Can they convert? Well, there's a foul. As going up for the shot was Kyan Cole.
Yeah, that's a good foul.
Yeah, otherwise he was going to get the easy layup.
Yeah.
So they're going to make him earn it at the charity stripe. Right before the break, I was talking about Rogowski being one of their leading scorers. He actually is the leading scorer for Marion, averaging a little over 17 points a game, and Ethan Simmons is averaging right at about 15 points a game coming into action tonight. So those have kind of been their two go-to guys this year, Ron, but
yeah,
so far they're having a hard time getting going.
Yeah, Rogowski, he's got 5. He's their leading scorer right now, but they've only got 13 total as a team.
Cole made the first free throw and makes the second one as well. That kind of rattles in and out and back in again. 6-point game. As Rockers will bring it back up. Here comes a double team. They're going to try to trap. Cougars have got to get it across, and timeout is called by Coach Schubert, and that was a good one because that was very, very close to a 10 count.
Yeah, Marion got what they wanted out of that.
Yeah, they sure did. They came with that trap real quick, and it was working. It was
they were down 10. They got 2 buckets to pull within 6.
Right. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Back to lifetime out, back cut, and the reverse is missed underneath there by Baker.
Was a nice pass.
Great pass by Rockers down there, but just couldn't convert, and Marion gets a rebound. They'll bring it back the other way. Roper with the basketball. Gets it to Cole. Cole down the lane, puts it up, missed it, stays with it. Gets it back out to Rogowski.
He got his own rebound. He's only about, 5'10"?
Right, yeah. And they'll reset the offense out to Roper. Roper hands it to Curry.
Going to try it again.
Or actually, that's Cole that time. They got Cole listed at 6'1", but I don't know. He may be shorter than that. That might be generous. He's not super tall, but maybe when you're standing next to Simmons and Rogowski and Hickey, yeah, you don't look too tall, right?
Race Hickey, 6'10".
Yeah. Blake Blue is back into the game. He's 6'5" for Marion. As Rockers will trigger it in for the Cougars. Up by 6. Rockers going to put up a 3-ball. That won't go. Rebound grabbed out of there by Anthony. Breese Anthony gets it ahead to Curry. They'll come back out to Cole. Now trying to drive inside the lane, but cut off. They give it off to Blue. Blue will reset it out to Simmons. Right side now to Anthony. Breese Central matching up man-to-man with him right now.
Yeah. So Rogowski getting a breather.
Long 3 is up and in by Ethan Simmons as he stroked that from way downtown. That cuts it to a 3-point game.
That's a 7-0 run by the Wildcats.
Yeah, it was 20-10. It's now 20-17.
That's with Rogowski on the bench.
Yes. 3:22 left here in the first half.
He's their leading scorer.
Cougars again in the front court. And Marion has also tried to go back to a man-to-man. And there's a steal almost that's knocked out of bounds. Quick hands that time by Cameron Curry. We talked about his quickness. And it was on display right there. So Cougars basketball as Bryce Weeder will trigger it in. And they get it over to Easton Becker. Now to Rockers, and Rockers traveled with the basketball. Tried a little jab step, but drug the pivot foot instead. 2:54 left in the half as the crowd is starting to build here in anticipation of the second game tonight between the hometown Hornets and the Waterloo Bulldogs. Again, we will not be broadcasting or streaming that game, but you can watch it on Huddle or on the NFHS network.
That'll be another 2A, 3A matchup.
As in fact, it will be. You're absolutely right. Sure will be. Here's a drive, and that's off the glass, no good by Simmons, and rebound again by Breese Central. You're right, they do a great job of rebounding and limiting you to one shot, don't they? They're good about that. Here's Rockers with the basketball.
Yeah, they got multiple guys boxing out on every shot.
And they're giving up size in some of those positions,
Yeah,
too.
they are.
Passing the corner to Becker, now back out to the top.
That's a great equalizer to box out properly.
Yeah, you're right. And that one's taken away by the quick hands of Cameron Curry. He swatted that one away in the passing lane. See if the Wildcats can score again. Comes over to Breese Anthony. Nothing there. Now out to Cole, and they'll back it out and reset with 1:53 left here in the first half. Marion played in the Taylorville tournament at Christmas time, holiday tournament time, and so they got to see some teams up there that you would never normally see from, that part of the state. That's at least 2 years in a row now that Marion's played in that tournament up there. Yeah.
That's a unique facility up there.
Oh, that is. Yeah, it is with those posts. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Reese Anthony had his shot blocked.
It's like the Wrigley Field of high school basketball.
You're right. That's a good way to describe it. It is like the Wrigley Field of high school basketball with those posts in the middle of the floor. If you got a seat behind that post, you're going to miss a lot of the game. And that's a foul called on the Wildcats. That's on Blake Blue.
Blake Blue. So we now have a Marion Wildcat with 2 fouls.
All right. And this is going to be Preston Baker at the line for Breese, and his free throw is short.
They have not scored in a while.
No, they've been stuck on that 20 mark for a long, long time.
Yeah.
Rogowski is back in there for Marion. Next one is too strong, but they get the offensive board as Easton Becker grabbed it, and the shot is up, blocked this time by Rogowski, and then stolen back by Breese as Griffin Becker got the basketball and tried to go up and score and got fouled.
It's a foul on Ethan Simmons.
Heads up play there by Griffin Becker.
And he has 2 fouls.
He'll go to the line to shoot a pair. That's, you say his second personal foul?
Yes.
Okay.
That breaks the drought.
Yeah, there's a free throw that's good. Second one on the way here. Got the roll. Got the shooter's roll. 5-point game. 1:09 left here in the first half. Wildcats with the basketball in the hands of Cameron Curry. He takes it in the lane, had it blocked, but they're going to call the foul. Got a piece of the ball, but also got a piece of the arm.
Central foul number 5, Preston Baker.
That's on Preston Baker, his second. So let's see what Cameron Curry can do to the line. He's a 6'4" sophomore. So Coach Gillespie have him around for a couple more years, Ron, with that quickness that he's got.
Yeah. He may grow some more, too.
Yeah, he might. Carson Moore is also in the game for Breese, number 15.
Yeah, I tell you, Coach Schubert's played a lot of players in this first half.
He has. He's been running them in, and Coach Gillespie has too. He just put Roper back in. Yeah, they both easily go 8 deep. 3 guys off the bench pretty regularly.
I don't know what they do, put the wrong guy on the line, or what's going on here?
No, it was Curry that was in the lane. That got fouled. Here they're discussing who the foul was on.
Foul changed to 3.
Yeah, that's what it was. All right. So the foul's on Griffin Becker.
Griffin Becker. Okay. So I need Preston Baker to foul somebody.
So you don't mess up your book then, right? Yeah.
So if Preston will just foul somebody and accommodate me here, we'll be good to go.
Free throw is short by Curry. Ball's grabbed out of there by Breese Central, and then it skips off somebody's foot. And it's picked up by Marion as Kyan Cole's got it. Yeah, it hit either the toe or the knee of somebody and went shooting down the court. There's a layup.
Yeah, nice move
by Cameron Curry. And that's what he can do in there. He's got some unique quickness and skills out there that he brings to the table. Here's Rockers with it for Breese Central. This is all of a sudden a 2-point game, Ron. It was a 10-point lead. It's been cut down here.
Marion's outscored them 10-2.
Down to 19 seconds. They may just run this down for the final shot of the half. Ball was touched, so he can go back and get it. 10 seconds left now as Marion has extended their defense. Down to 5 seconds. And the Wildcats get the ball with 2 seconds. Shot is
count.
up and in by Rogowski just before the horn, and we are tied going into the locker room at halftime. What a play, and that is a momentum builder for the Marion Wildcats as they were down by 10.
20-10.
Down by 10, and all of a sudden come blazing back and tie this ball game as we go into the locker room at halftime here at the Assembly Hall in Nashville. Ron is working on our post-game stats, or not post-game stats, but halftime stats. We'll get to the post-game stats after the game. How about that?
That'd be a good time to do those.
It'd be a good time. It'd be the best time to do them, I think. The best time. But we'll take a look at the halftime stats in just a moment.
Andrea Baker, the broker owner at King City Property Brokers, is a proud graduate of Weber High School, and she's actually a member of their Hall of Fame. Andrea is happy to sponsor this game and cheer on the local teams. At King City Property Brokers, Andrea and all of the realtors there are happy to help you with your real estate needs, whether you are a buyer or a seller. Visit their new location on Salem Road in Mount Vernon, or visit their website to see many residential homes, acreage, or commercial properties that they have listed. You can call them at area code 618-316-7331. That's King City Property Brokers in Mount Vernon. At Ohana Heating and Air, we treat you like family, because to us, you are. Whether it's keeping your home cozy during the winter or cool in the summer, Ohana's team is here to provide top-notch service every time. With expert technicians, affordable pricing, and a commitment to your comfort, we make sure your HVA system runs like new. Ohana Heating and Air, where quality meets care. Call today for your free estimate at 472-4738.
When choosing a bank, it's important to know that local matters. Local people making local decisions that support our local communities. That's why Community First Bank of the Heartland is proud to be Jefferson County's hometown bank. With branch locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, and Dix, we make it convenient to serve all of your banking needs. Call us today at 244-3000 and let us know how we can assist you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back here in Assembly Hall at Nashville High School, it is the Nashville Invitational Tournament, a semifinal matchup here between Breese Central and the Marion Wildcats. And what more could you ask for, Ron? About as close as you can get. We're all tied up at 22-22. We thought it was going to be a great basketball game, and it's turned out to be just that.
Yeah, we didn't settle anything that first half, did we?
No, we have not.
I said this game would be in the 40s, so if we have another half like that one, I'll be right on the money.
You're going to be exactly right.
Yeah, you know, Marion ended that second quarter on a 12-2 run. They were behind 20-10 in this basketball game.
Yeah.
But as I look at the scorebook here, you know, both teams spreading the wealth as far as scoring and fouls and everything. I mean, 6 players have scored for each team. For the Marion Wildcats, they committed 8 personal fouls in that first half. They were perfect from the free throw line at 4 out of 4. And they were led in scoring by Caden Rogowski, who had 7 points. Followed by Ethan Simmons with 5. Cameron Curry has 3 points. Kyan Cole has 2. And Race Hickey has 2. Race Hickey scored the first 2 points of the game and then did not get another field goal. For the Breese Central Cougars, they committed only 4 personal fouls in that first half in spite of playing great defense. They were 8 out of 10 from the free throw line, which is really good. They also had 6 players make the scoring column, led in scoring by Preston Baker with 6 points. Caden Rockers had 5. Jackson Campworth had 4 points. Bryce Weeder had 3. Griffin Becker with 2. Easton Becker with 2. For a total of 22.
That's where we're at. We're all knotted up at 22-22.
Deuces wild here.
Yeah.
Assembly Hall.
Hey, send us a message on our Facebook page, AreaSports.net. On our Facebook page, send us a message. Let us know where you're watching from and who you're rooting for. We always like to hear from our fans and our viewers, so This is one of those unique matchups here we're doing for you tonight. A little bit out of some of the area that we oftentimes cover. We decided this was just going to be a great matchup tonight. We asked if we could have permission to come over and do it. They gave us permission, and here we are. And it's living up to its billing. So if you're watching the game with us tonight, send us a message on our Facebook page, AreaSports.net on Facebook Messenger. Let us know where you're watching from and who you're rooting for. Yeah, this has always been a good tournament over here, this Nashville Invitational Tournament, year in, year out. They've always had good teams.
Yeah. What
in
they
the
say,
tournament.
42nd, I believe?
Yeah, that's right. 42 years this thing's been going on for sure. That's a long time.
Yeah, I mean, we don't have this stat, but there's been multiple winners of this tournament that have also gone on to win the state tournament.
Oh, without a doubt. Without a doubt. I mean, you know, you look at the bracket
The
this
home
year.
team, for one, Nashville Hornets.
For sure. I mean, Breese Central had to beat Muscuda in their first-round game to get here. Marion beat St. Louis Kip to reach this game. Of course, you got Waterloo and Nashville playing in the semifinal after this. Nashville had to beat Breese Bonner Day in their first-round game. That's a heck of a first-round game, isn't it?
Yeah, you know, you're hosting the tournament and you play Breese Bonner Day first round.
Yeah.
That's how tough it is.
Right, and then Waterloo beat Metro East Lutheran out of Edwardsville in their first-round game, and they've been a ranked team this year in 1A as well. So yeah, there are several teams in this tournament who are either currently ranked or have been ranked throughout the basketball season. So there you go. Last year, let's see. Trying to look back at, well, I don't have it in front of me, so I'll have to get into that a little bit later. I want to say a big shout-out and hello to former Mount Vernon Ram coach Doug Creel and his son Jackson Creel, who are watching the game with us tonight, all the way from Bloomington, Indiana, where Jackson is recuperating from foot surgery out there after breaking his foot. As he's been playing for the Indiana Hoosiers as a walk-on, and injured his foot in practice, and they did surgery. And he had his surgery on his foot done by the same guy that takes care of the Indianapolis Colts. So I'd say he's in pretty good hands.
That's
what do you
cool.
think? What do you think about that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you got the Colts surgeon working on you. I think your chances of recovery are probably pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, talking about walk-ons, Coach Schubert of the Breese Central Cougars, his son, who played for him last year and graduated, was on that good team that the Cougars had last year. His son is a walk-on down at Murray State.
Did not know that. They just played at Carbondale.
Yes, they did.
Wednesday night.
Right. So his son is playing as a walk-on down at Murray State, and he and I were talking about it before the game. And you know, even though he's not getting a lot of playing time, it's again a great experience for him too, and the traveling that he gets to do, and the things that he does to help get the main racer players ready for action. I mean, it's so important. You need guys like that.
Yeah, it's neat.
We do. All right, we'll take another short break, and we'll be back with more from the Assembly Hall in just a moment. If you have some outdoor projects that need to get done around your home or your farm, you need to get to Carter Turf and Tractor, your local Kubota dealer in Wayne County and the surrounding area.
Carter Turf and Tractor is your area dealer for high-quality Kubota tractors in a variety of sizes, perfect for a landscaping business or to easily handle a variety of jobs around your home or farm. They can customize a solution for your needs. They also have the Kubota RTV utility vehicles for on-road and off-road transportation and hauling needs. When there's mowing or lawn work to be done, Carter Turf and Tractor has you covered with Exmark riding mowers and walk-behind mowers. They also feature a good selection of Echo brand brush cutters, trimmers, and chainsaws, as well as Honda and Generac generators. Come in and see for yourself at the new Carter Turf and Tractor, open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday and 8 to 2 on Saturday. When you are looking for an attorney who can give you honest and dependable advice, look no further than Olson & Reeves in Mount Vernon. At Olson & Reeves, they practice law in a variety of areas, including traffic tickets, personal injury, criminal law, as well as estate planning, wills, and probate. If you have a real estate transaction, Mount Vernon Title Company also resides inside Olson & Reeves, so you get sound legal advice. Olson & Reeves, attorneys at law, and Mount Vernon Title Company. For more information, call area code 618-316-7322. Back here at Assembly Hall in Nashville, we're getting ready for second half action. And Ron, let's remind everybody about next weekend, as we got a big weekend in store for us here on AreaSports.net, don't we?
We do, Randy. I'm looking forward to next weekend. You know, on Friday night we're going to be down at Marion, where the Waltville Spartans will take on the Marion Wildcats.
Right.
And then the next day, the Waltville Spartans are going to travel to Pinckneyville for their showcase, and they're going to play the Centralia Orphans.
Yeah, that's a pretty tall order for them to do.
Before all of that, they're going to play tomorrow. They're going to play a ranked team in 1A.
Mm-hmm.
Team Jefferson County people might be familiar with,
Right.
Weber Township Trojans.
That's right. That'll be the championship game of the Midland Trail Conference Tournament. You and I will be there to broadcast that championship game tomorrow afternoon. That's Saturday afternoon at 1 o'clock.
That's 2 1A ranked teams going at it.
That's right. That is a 1 o'clock game tomorrow, live from Weber High School Gym in Bluford. We'll be there for that championship game here on AreaSports.net. Hey, we want to say hi to Justin, who's watching us from Marion. Appreciate the shout-out. Appreciate you watching and following us, Justin. Hope you're enjoying the game. We got a good one here. It's all tied up 22-22 as we start second half action, and the teams change ends as they customly do, and it'll be Breese Central basketball to start the second half. And they'll go into the high post, come out for a three-pointer by Rockers. That won't go. Ball's chased down. It's grabbed out of there by Ethan Simmons, and here comes Marion with it. Over in the corner, shot is up and off the back iron by Rogowski. Rebound grabbed out there by Eastonbecker for Breese Central.
2 good looks for both teams, but they're probably their best three-point shooter. And
Yeah, neither one of them could connect.
Just wouldn't fall.
No. Well, that defense being extended out there by Marion as they go for the trap and they get the tie-up.
I think they're going to call a foul on
Call a
Kylan
foul
Cole.
instead. Right.
His second.
So to be out of bounds to the Cougars right in front of their own bench as the inbound comes in here to Griffin Becker. Around the perimeter there to Weeder, who's starting the second half for him, Bryce Weeder. And another foul is called on the Wildcats. Well, that's 2 quick team fouls here in the third quarter. Start off the second half.
Fouls on Curry.
Okay.
His second.
Cougars look to get it in. They do. In the corner they go. Now out to the top to Becker. And they'll reset it out to Rockers. Again, 2 Beckers out there. Griffin Becker, Easton Becker. That's Griffin's number 3, Easton's number 4, and they are not brothers. Inside the lane, ball slapped, but into the hands of Preston Baker as they try almost a little pick and roll. Now they get it out front. That ball slapped around and it's loose. Uh-oh.
That's a scrum.
That's a scrum. That officially is a scrum at the 6:47 mark, and the ball is going to go to Marion.
We cannot deny that.
No.
We're in denial if we say that's not a scrum.
That's right. It's not a basketball game until you have a scrum. That's right. And now it's official. Good hustle there, though, by the Wildcats. They come out of the locker room getting after it on defense.
That had all the qualities you look for in a good scrum.
I agree with you. That shot off the glass, man, oh, man. That was like Julius Irving there. Cameron Curry, a high arching running hook shot that time. Some people,
he's a sophomore, you say?
Yes, he is a sophomore.
You can see where Coach Gillespie might be a little excited about that.
I would say so. He's got a lot of raw talent you can do some things with, not to mention that quickness that you really can't coach. You either got it or you don't.
He's got a basketball body on him. He's probably going to grow if he's only like 15 years old probably.
Yeah. Again, that man-to-man defense as they go in the side of Rockers, and he's fouled from behind.
Second foul on Rogowski, I believe.
Yeah. He was kind of draped over him there as Rogowski is 6'3", and Rockers is 5'11", as Rockers was trying to post up in there. And Rockers has the basketball now on the inbound. They skip it across over to Weeder. Weeder back out to the top to Preston Baker.
Well, as many players as Coach Schubert has played, I bet a Breese Central practice is not an easy thing to get through.
That's probably a lot of fun, isn't it?
Yeah.
Inside Rockers, leans in off the glass. No. Rebound grabbed out there by Marion as Simmons gets it. Yeah, they probably have fun at practice. Sure they do. Here's Curry with the basketball. Get over to Reese Anthony, who's still wearing that mask after that broken nose again that he got against Olney back at the Marion shootout. Shot is missed and saved from going out of bounds, but nope, they're going to say he stepped on the end line.
We did that game.
Yes, we did.
But I don't think either one of us knew he broke his nose that game.
Well, I recall the bloody nose. I remember when he got his nose bloodied, but we didn't know how he got his nose bloodied. And, he got whacked in the nose by one of the only players. And he's been wearing a mask ever since. But, seems to be doing okay out there. I guess you just get used to it. Probably disturbs your peripheral vision a little bit, I would say, as Anthony gives it back to Cole. Cole looks to drive, puts up the shot, a high archer, and it goes in.
Coach Gillespie has chosen to play the majority of this game so far without 6'10" Race Hickey.
Yeah, he's just been kind of playing and tweaking the combinations out there, and this is the combination he's kind of settled on.
Yeah.
And timeout on the court.
And it's worked very well for him. He was down 20-10. He's now ahead 26-22.
Yes, they've kind of worked their way back into this thing and now actually have the lead with 4:36 to go in the third quarter. And we'll be back with more from Nashville in a moment.
Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet Supply in Mount Vernon is ready to help you update your home. Need new carpeting? They have many styles and colors in stock, as well as expert installation. Add beauty to your home with new hardwood or vinyl planks available at Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet. They will completely transform the look of any room in your home. Update your bathroom with a custom shower. There are many tile styles and colors to choose from. Does your kitchen need a facelift? You can get a new backsplash, flooring, and more at Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet Supply, 513 South 10th Street in Mount Vernon. Open 6 days a week.
Back at the Assembly Hall in Nashville, Randy Olson along with Ron Stannard. Third quarter action here in the semifinal matchup. There's the pass over to Rockers, and he's fouled. As he caught the basketball, as Cameron Curry got a hold of the arm.
3 on Curry.
And that's, the fourth team foul on Marion this quarter, or third? No, it's fourth. Fourth team foul, so they'll be shooting after this.
Right, we've still got 4.5 minutes left.
And that ball was tapped. They'll try it again here. Cougars on the baseline. They have not yet scored in this half, but now they have as the inbound comes into Easton Becker, and he puts it in the glass.
Yeah, that was a nice inbounds play.
Cuts it back to a 2-point lead. Here's a drive down the lane by Cole. Can't shoot. Brings out, puts up a 3-ball instead. That's short. Trying to save it from going out of bounds was the Cougars.
Yeah, I don't think he needed to do that.
But they've got it on the other end, and they get a layup out of the deal. That worked out pretty good as Preston Baker got back, and he ties the game here at 26. And
that's going to count.
On the other end, there is a foul and the bucket by Reese Anthony. As Marion grabbed that basketball and got it down quickly, even beat my camera down there by a little bit. And he puts it in and drew the foul.
First foul on Easton Becker.
And the free throw is good.
The free throw shooting has been very good by both teams in this game.
It has been. It has been. But you would expect that from quality basketball programs like this. 3-point lead now for the Wildcats. Cougars trying to answer. The layup is missed there by Baker. Boy, he had it, but it just rimmed out. Wildcats with the rebound. Back the other way with Anthony. In the lane he goes, makes contact. Again! Gets the bucket to fall. Yeah, he got a little bruise on that one, but it's worth it because he got the deuce.
Boy, he's drawing the contact, and he's finishing with the basket.
Right. And checking back in will be Rogowski for Marion.
That foul again was on Easton Becker. Like deja vu all over again.
Yeah, it's like a repeat, putting it on repeat. 5-point lead, he can make it 6. Got it. What a turnaround, Marion.
Well, that's a personal 6-0 run by Reese Anthony. 2 consecutive old-fashioned 3-point plays. Gives the Wildcats a 6-point lead.
Right. Campworth back in the game. He brought the ball up, and then in the corner, they get it over for a nice 3-pointer by Preston Baker.
Preston Baker now in double figures. There he goes again, Anthony.
Cougars needed that. There's a drive by Anthony, won't go, and racing to the other end.
Could be a flush.
Central. Nope, he's fouled. And that's going to be 2 free throws upcoming for Griffin Becker. And hopefully we're all right down there. Getting up kind of slowly was Reese Anthony. But, yeah, he's all right.
I think the foul might have been on Reese Anthony.
A little bit gimpy as he gets up, though.
It's his first foul.
Griffin Becker in line, shooting 2.
Stops the clock with 3:20 to play here in the third quarter. A lot of basketball left in this one. As Griffin Becker will be at the line for 2. Too strong. Yeah, be sure to join us tomorrow for the championship game in the Midland Trail Conference Tournament as Waltonville will take on Weber. That'll be played out at Weber High School in Bluford.
Yeah.
Scheduled to tip about 1 o'clock. If everything's run on time, we'll.
That's I think that's a 16-0 basketball team against a 16-2 basketball team.
Yeah. A couple very good 1A basketball teams.
32-2 combined tomorrow.
That'll be fun. Second one on the way, and he got it. Back to a 2-point game. And Carson Cordy, a 6'5 senior's in the game for Breese Central, seeing his first action. So that's the 9th different player that Coach Schubert has went to in this basketball game. Definitely using his bench. Here's Roper with the basketball for Marion. Out to Curry. Curry looks to drive, elevates for the shot. No. Second effort,
rebound.
no. Tipped up again, no. And this time Breese Central comes away with it. Campworth grabbed it. Boy, Curry gave it an effort, but he couldn't connect. Here's Campworth with it again. Gets it over to Rockers, almost a steal, but Rockers gets it back. 2:41 to go here in the third quarter. Curry out there guarding Caden Rockers. Looking inside, that's tipped away, stolen by the Wildcats. They tried to lob it in there, it didn't work. And on the other end, there's the foul as Cameron Curry took it in. I think the Rockers got him.
I believe so.
Yeah, they tried to lob it inside, and I think it was originally Rogowski that got a hand on it. He hit him or Simmons.
That's Rockers' first personal.
And this will be Curry at the line. And that is 3 team fouls on Breese Central now. Free throws off. Yeah, we're filling up a lot more in here now. Getting ready for that second semifinal tonight between Nashville and Waterloo. Second free throw good. Back to a 3-point lead for Marion. And it looks like the Wildcats are going to pick them up full court here.
Yep.
Let's see how the Cougars handle it. Rockers bringing it up against Curry. Not much trouble there. Over in the corner, they get it on the wing to Baker. Swing it over on the left side, looking for a cutter. Here's a 3 ball up instead. That's off the back iron, tipped around and grabbed by the Wildcats. Here's Curry.
Nice pass.
Off to the races as he got the pass down to Roper, but he couldn't connect. Yeah, it was a good pass from Curry to Roper, but he couldn't score. And Breese Central gets the rebound. Out to Cordy now. Right side, they work it to Baker. Baker looks to drive. Now they look underneath.
Yeah, it's a foul. It's
for
a
the
hold.
post up. Yep. They were posting up Griffin Becker down there, and he was grabbed from behind by Callahan Roper. And again, that'll be free throws forthcoming here for Breese Central because they've went over that 5 foul mark, team foul mark. So Griffin Becker, the 6'4 senior, at the line for the Cougars. Too strong. 1:42 left here in the third quarter. Yeah, if you haven't been here to the Assembly Hall to see a basketball game, you got to get in here. But that's free throws missed too, and Marion gets the rebound. Missed them both.
A comment on the great free throw shooting, and then he misses too.
Yeah, I know. It's true. Curry has the basketball here for the Wildcats. He'll dribble it back to the top. Looking for a cutter as Rogowski's got it. He'll take it off the dribble himself and has his pocket picked. Taken away by Preston Baker. Cougars back in the front court. Baker in the corner. Can't shoot. He'll skip it over to Rockers. Rockers will put up the 3 ball. That's off the iron. And rebound grab by the Wildcats. In transition, here they come.
Nice.
And the layup is good by Ethan Simmons. Simmons gives Marion a 5-point lead.
That's a 15-point turnaround from when it was 20-10.
Yeah, huge turnaround for the Marion Wildcats here. Down by 10, now leading by 5. 40 seconds left here in the third quarter. Breese Central with the basketball. Becker's got it. They'll swing it back to the top to Campworth, and they'll run it down here for the final shot of the quarter. We're down to 25 seconds left. Now down to 17. Now it's down to 11 seconds. Rockers has it with 6 seconds left. In the corner, shot is up, it's short. Rebound is grabbed out there by Marion. Simmons throws it. It almost went in. Almost went in.
I would have counted.
Yes, he got it off in time, and it got backboard, it got rim and rimmed out. And that is the end of 3 quarters of play. Marion leads it over Breese Central 35-30, and we will have an exciting fourth quarter coming up in a moment here on AreaSports.net.
King City RV in Mount Vernon is your one-stop shop for maintenance and repair of your RV. Whether it's a bumper camper, fifth wheel, or motorhome, Bill Schulte and the staff at King City RV can help you. They provide winterizing of your RV, washing and waxing services, service work on brakes and tires, repair or replace awnings, service work on your slide-outs, and much more. They even repair and clean horse trailers at King City RV, 801 Dogwood Drive on the south edge of Mount Vernon. Call area code 618-731-6185 for King City RV.
Got a halftime score for you from the Salem Invitational Tournament. Centralia leads Champaign Central 25-19 at the half.
That's a good game. That's 2 good teams right there.
And after that, it'll be Teotopolis against Mount Vernon in the other semifinal up at Salem tonight. So those 2 winners will meet in the championship of the Salem Invitational Tournament tomorrow night. So that's what's going on in Salem tonight. Second game after this tonight will be the Nashville Hornets against Waterloo. Again, we will not be broadcasting or streaming that game, but you will be able to watch it on Huddle or the NFHS network if you have that.
They won't have trouble drawing a crowd, will they, if Mount Vernon plays Centralia?
Not at all. Not at all. B.E. Gum is a big gym and holds a lot of people, but I've seen it full before for a Mount Vernon Centralia game. I sure have.
I remember watching Uwe Blob play up there.
Yeah, for the Effingham Hearts. Yeah, sectional championship game, I think it was. Here's a pump fake underneath. Shot is up and
nice
in.
Move.
By Becker. Griffin Becker. I got 2 Beckers out there. That was Griffin. And he cuts the lead back to 3. 35-32 as we get into the fourth quarter here at the Assembly Hall. Here's Curry with it now for Marion. Swings it over to Anthony. Now it comes to Rogowski. Rogowski to Kyan Cole. Again, this Marion team will be in action next Friday night at home against the Waltonville Spartans, and we'll be there for that one. As the shot is up and in
Got it
by
again.
Reese Anthony, and he draws another foul. It seems like every time that he does drive, he gets fouled and scores.
Yeah, this will be the third one if he
Third
can
time
make this
he's done
free
it.
throw.
This has been huge. Reese Anthony, 5'10 senior for Marion.
Foul was on Easton Becker.
And he came into tonight's action only averaging 4.5 points a game, Ron, but he's went well beyond that already. As he's given Marion a 6-point lead with 7:13 to go in the ball game. He's been a big spark plug for them here in the second half, for sure. Preston Baker will bring it up.
Yeah, unofficially he's got 12 points.
Yeah.
With three old-fashioned three-point plays, that's 9 points right there.
Rockers gets it over to Weeder. Now a shot is put up in the corner. That won't go. And there's a rebound grab by Cameron Curry. Curry gets double teamed, skips it across in the lane to Simmons.
Here we go.
Now in the corner to Anthony. That won't go. Yep, got a piece of it. And Breese Central comes away with it. Ahead to Bryce Weeder.
I believe this is probably Marion's biggest lead. Central led by 10.
Right. I think you're right. I think this is the biggest lead for the Wildcats. They go down on the post there to Baker. Now they'll skip it open.
Wide open.
Yeah, actually, that's
Boom.
Baker. That's Baker right there with a 3-ball.
19-9, Preston Baker.
Baker makes him pay. They left him wide open, and he drilled it.
Yeah, he's got 14 points. He's made 2 3-pointers in this quarter.
The 3-point bomb makes it a 3-point game with 6:07 to play here in this fourth and final quarter. Kyan Cole back out to the top. Now Rogowski has it. He'll take it down the lane. Back to Cole again. Now Curry has it. Curry in the lane all the way through, and he scores. And nobody stopped him that time. Curry found the driving lane, and he took it hard to the glass. And
Curry with 8.
Coach Schubert calls timeout, wants to talk things over here with 5:44 to go in the ball game. It's a 5-point lead for the Marion Wildcats. And we'll be back with more from the Assembly Hall, Nashville, in just a moment.
Jagger's Doggy Daycare. Your dog's home, away from home.
Are you going on a vacation soon or perhaps a weekend getaway? Jagger's Doggy Daycare in Mount Vernon is your dog's home away from home, featuring an outside turf playground that your dog is going to love. And if your dog needs grooming or obedience training while it's here, we can handle that too. In fact, we've even got a presidential suite with flat screen TV and ceramic tile. Check it out on our website.
Jagger's Doggy Daycare.
Back here at the Nashville Invitational Tournament, Randy Olson along with Ron Stannard. 5-point lead here for the Marion Wildcats. Breese Central has led by as many as 10. But I'll tell you, it's kind of been the Reese Anthony show here in the second half for the Wildcats, as he's really given them a big boost offensively, hasn't he?
Yeah, 3 times he's taken the ball all the way to the rack. He's finished with the basket and got fouled and made the free throw.
So we come out of the timeout. It will be Breese Central Cougar basketball.
Marion's going to press.
They get it into Rockers.
They're just pressing the inbounds.
Now they get it across the timeline with Baker. And it's taken away, stolen by Reese Anthony. Anthony's going to go up. That one's blocked. I thought he was going to do it again.
Yeah, he's out of control that time.
Yeah, that one was blocked, and Griffin Becker's got it now for Breese Central. Across the timeline he comes. Cougars need points. You don't want to get any farther than 5 points behind against Marion this late in the game, because for those ball handlers out there, they'll run some clock on you. As Weeder's got it. Shot is up, no good. There's the rebound grab by Cole for the Wildcats, as they limit them to one shot again. Marion may take their time a little bit here. Let's see. Cole with the basketball as Breese Central remains in their man-to-man defense. Curry's got it. Now here's Cole. In the corner it goes. In the lane, up over 2 defenders.
Nice shot.
And Simmons scores. Yeah, he put that up over 2 defenders. Got it to go down.
9 points for Simmons.
And it's a 7-point lead. Cougars need points, and they get it as Bryce Weeder hits the 3-ball. Weeder has come off the bench, the 6'2 junior, and he's given them some points here.
Yeah, he's got 2 threes in this game.
Again, Coach Schubert's.
That was huge right there. I mean, they're down 7. You know.
That was a big swing, because that cuts it back to a 4-point game, as Coach Schubert has pushing the buttons here with his bench, and they're delivering for him. Marion looks like they're going to take a little bit of time here, looking for a high-quality shot. Ooh, that's almost poked out of there by Rockers. Now out to Curry. Curry to Cole.
There he
Inside
goes.
the paint. Missed by Reese Anthony that time. But Curry puts it in.
Nobody boxed out Curry.
That's the problem.
He's in double figures with 10.
Got to box him out, and that quickness comes into play too, and Coach Schubert's going to call timeout again. 6-point game with 3:33 to play in the contest. Back with more from Assembly Hall in Nashville in just a moment.
At Ohana Heating and Air, we treat you like family, because to us, you are. Whether it's keeping your home cozy during the winter or cool in the summer, Ohana's team is here to provide top-notch service every time. With expert technicians, affordable pricing, and a commitment to your comfort, we make sure your HVAC system runs like new. Ohana Heating and Air, where quality meets care. Call today for your free estimate at 472-4738.
Well, that game up at Salem's gotten a little tighter after 3 quarters. Centralia leads Champaign Central by only 3 points, 41-38.
That's a good game.
Yeah, so that's what's going on up at Salem. Again, it'll be Mount Vernon against Teotopolis in their second semifinal up there tonight. Over here at Nashville, the second semifinal here tonight will be the host Nashville Hornets against the Waterloo Bulldogs. Nashville currently ranked in Class 2A. Waterloo has been ranked before this year in 3A. I don't think they are right now, but they have been, so that'll be a good one. Again, you'll be able to watch that game on Huddle or on the NFHS network, as we will not be bringing that one to you tonight.
I think they might be in Nesto's poll of top 25. I'm not sure.
I don't think Waterloo is right now, but they have been earlier
I'm
in the
sorry.
season.
I thought you were talking about Nashville.
Yeah, well, Nashville is. Yeah, Nashville is in the top 25 in 2A. That shot's missed from the corner as Breese Central comes away empty again. Yeah, the Cougars are currently ranked and have been for much of the year. Again, both these teams with just 4 losses on the season, as Breese Central is 16-4, Marion is 13-4 coming into tonight's action. Here's Rogowski with it. His 3-ball won't go. Rebound is grabbed out of there by Preston Baker for Breese Central. The Cougars need points. Down by 6, and that's going to be a foul on Marion.
Marion foul number 22, Ethan Simmons, his third, team's first.
Yeah, we're dipping down below 3 minutes now, so every possession run becomes real critical here.
Yeah, 3 fouls on Ethan Simmons. Nobody out there with 4 fouls. There's a bunch of guys out there for both teams with 3 fouls.
Right. Here's a shot by Weeder. That's blocked. Now Weeder gets it back. Seen a few of those in this game. Now Rockers has it. Oh, boy, it was open on the backdoor cut, but he didn't get it to him. Rockers from the elbow, and he connects. Caden Rockers with a big jump shot off the dribble. Cuts the lead to 4 with 2.5 minutes left to play. Now, if you're Breese Central, you need to stop. If you're Marion, again, you're looking for a quality shot. And there's one right there, but he missed the bunny.
Yep. Now he got pushed.
Kyan Cole was open. He got pushed, missed the shot, but he'll go to the free throw line for a pair.
There's that foul I needed on Preston Baker. I almost put another one down. We're good. Way to go, Preston.
You've been waiting for that the whole game.
Yeah, way to go, Preston.
Now your book will be officially more official.
Yeah.
Officially more official. Yeah. And that free throw is short by Cole. Reese Anthony will check back in the game for Marion, as he will replace Callahan Roper. 4-point game, 2:20 left to play. Winner to the championship game and loser to the third place game tomorrow. His second free throw is good. Cougars with the basketball now. They'll bring it up quickly to Baker. Now out to Rockers for 3, and he got it. Boy, that was a huge shot.
He can shoot it.
Huge shot as he came off that curl.
He's in double figures with 10.
Cuts the lead to 2. Big possession here for Marion. We're down to 2 minutes left to play. Let's see what the Wildcats can do. Reese Anthony with it. Out to Cole. Back to Anthony. They're spreading the floor here a little bit, looking for a breakdown in the defense, and it's stolen by Rockers. And he takes it in and scores and draws the foul, and he ties the game at 45.
He's fired up.
He's trying to get that heavyweight belt again tonight from Coach Schubert, the celebration belt that they have.
He single-handedly brought him back into this game.
He has.
Now he's about to give him the lead.
Made a shot from the elbow, made a 3-point shot off a curl, and now stole one and took it length of the court and scored, and has a chance for the 3-point play.
Missed it.
Which rolls off. But we're tied at 45 with 1:43 left. Wildcats in the front court again. Here's Kyan Cole to Reese Anthony. Again, Breese Central staying in the man-to-man.
We said this was a pick-em game.
Yeah, it is. It was a toss-up game, and that's what it's been. Rogowski takes it in. That's blocked by Rockers out of bounds. Rogowski is 6'3". Rockers is 5'11", but somehow Rockers blocked out.
Yeah, Rogowski, he wanted a foul on that, but he's not going to get it.
Minute 19 left. As the pass comes in, and that shot is good off the window by Rogowski. And that gives Marion a 2-point lead. We got timeout with 1:15 left on the clock.
That's Rogowski's first points of the second half after leading all Wildcats with 7 at halftime.
Yeah. Timeout on the floor. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
When you are looking for an attorney who can give you honest and dependable advice, look no further than Olson & Reeves in Mount Vernon. At Olson & Reeves, they practice law in a variety of areas, including traffic tickets, personal injury, criminal law, as well as estate planning, wills, and probate. If you have a real estate transaction, Mount Vernon Title Company also resides inside Olson & Reeves, so you get sound legal advice. Olson & Reeves, attorneys at law, and Mount Vernon Title Company. For more information, call area code 618-316-7322.
Well, this one's going down to the wire.
Yeah, it is.
It's an exciting one as the Wildcats lead it by 2 with 1:15 left. And it'll be Breese Central basketball. Marion is showing some pressure as they get it in. Baker will bring it across. Baker gives it to Rockers. Over in the corner, the shot by Weeder. That's off the back iron, no good. Had a good look at it, but it didn't go, and Cameron Curry gets the rebound. Central is chasing. They've got fouls to give. They had only
Had a
2.
timeout before the foul.
A timeout before the foul?
I believe so.
All right, yeah. Breese Central was chasing because they got lots of fouls to give. There's only 2 team fouls on Breese Central. We're going to keep it right here rather than taking a commercial break.
No foul there, then that.
No. So it remains.
Timeout.
So it remains 2 team fouls, and that brings up a good point here, Ron, because you got 58 seconds left, and if
both teams have only fouled 2 times.
Right. So
we're going to see a lot of fouling in the last 58 seconds.
Yeah, we could, because if Breese Central wants to send them to the line, they're going to have to foul multiple times before they send them to the line.
Marion's got to take care of that basketball so they don't turn it over and can get to the free throw line.
That's right. They got a 2-point lead here with 58 seconds left. It'll be Wildcats ball right here at midcourt where you see Ted Knapp standing down there with the basketball.
Yeah. I don't want this game to get into the 50s. I said it'd be in the 40s.
Yeah, that's right. You don't want your prediction to be wrong,
47-45 with 58 seconds.
Yeah,
man.
You're just about there. You're just about right on. Yeah.
But we said this would be a good ball game. We hoped it would be, and you never know, high school kids, but this has been a good ball game.
It's lived up to its billing, yeah. Yeah, if you just turned on the game right now, you might be hard-pressed to know that it was a 10-point lead by Marion at one time. Then Breese Central has led by as many as 6. And now the Wildcats lead it by 2 with 58 seconds left. Breese Central comes back out in the man-to-man. Let's see what the Wildcats do. Ooh. It's a pass out top.
There we go. There's one
Simmons.
foul.
But again, they got fouls to give. That's going to be the 3rd team foul. They got to foul 2 more times before they send them to the line.
That's Campworth's first personal, so they can have him foul.
I know I'm sure that Breese Central has talked about who to foul as far as who you want to send to the line, percentage-wise. As Anthony has it. Ooh, that was a dangerous pass.
Yeah, it was.
Comes back to Simmons. Here comes a trap, and there's another foul. We're trapping out fronting on Curry.
Foul one more.
Yep, that's 4th team foul. So the next one, we'll send him to the line. We're down to 41 seconds left.
3 fouls on Preston Baker.
41 seconds left as Reese Anthony looks to get it in. And, he's almost threw it away. That's very, very close. Now they get it down underneath. Pump fake, shot up and in.
It's a huge basket right there.
Big bucket by Cole that time. Gets Marion up by 4, 49-45, 27 seconds left.
Huge bucket.
Central with the basketball. Rockers for 3. No, that won't go. Marion with the lead and the basketball, and they're going to get it again as that was thrown out of bounds.
Smart play right there. The Breese player was out of bounds,
and he threw the ball off of him.
Yeah, Marion threw it off of him.
Very smart heads-up play. 20 seconds left. Marion ball. Breese Central needs a turnover or a steal, and they need it in a hurry. Down by 4. Pass comes in to Curry. And there's a foul. They're going to send Curry to the line and roll the dice with him.
3 fouls on Griffin Baker.
Has Curry been to the line in this game?
He has, and he is 2 for 4.
2 for 4. All right.
Yep.
So it's still a 2-possession game.
I'm
as
not a
Curry
math
with the
major,
line.
but that's 50%, Randy.
It is. It is where I went to
2
school.
for 4.
Uh-huh.
Boy, a line drive. He got it.
Yeah, he got it. Line drive indeed. All right, well, we got timeout on the court.
So that's a little 5-0 run after
Yes, it is.
after Breese tied the ball game.
Uh-huh. It is a 5-0 run after they tied the game. Timeout on the court. We'll be back at Assembly Hall in just a moment.
Do you have a check that needs deposited and don't have time to make a trip to the bank? No problem. With Mobile Deposit at People's National Bank, just snap a picture of the check with your smartphone, and with a couple of clicks, it's deposited into your account. Depositing a check with a PNB To-Go mobile banking app is just that easy. Just tap, snap, and deposit. Plus, it's free. Download the PNB To-Go mobile banking app today to get started. People's National Bank. We make banking easy. Member FDIC. Wireless or service fees may apply.
Well, let's reset it for you. This game was all tied up at halftime, 22-22. We've got 18 and a half seconds left right now. Marion has a 5-point lead.
Right, got one more free throw coming.
Got one more free throw coming, that's right. As they play a little AC/DC on the PA system here. They got a great PA system here in the Assembly Hall.
You can't go wrong with AC/DC.
No,
You just can't.
That's good basketball music there.
Not at a sporting event.
Yeah.
When in doubt, play AC/DC.
Yeah. Thunderstruck all the way. All right, second free throw is coming at you. And it's a line drive that misses. Yeah, that one was short. Rebounds grabbed by Preston Baker. Still time for Breese Central, but they need it.
Marion can foul.
They can. Rockers in the corner. Somebody's got to shoot it. 7 seconds left. There's a three-pointer.
Oh, he drilled it.
Buried. And timeout is called with 4.4 seconds left after the three-point shot by Becker.
That was a tough shot. He drilled it.
Yeah, I actually had plenty of defenders around him. So 4.4 seconds left. Let's leave it right here.
Yeah.
So if you are Breese Central, again, you want to try to deny the incoming pass.
Right, and if Marion is able to complete that pass, you got to foul.
Right.
And then you got to go to the line and make both free throws, because you make one and there's like 3 seconds and something left. That's plenty of time.
You and I have done plenty of basketball games this year where we have seen 5-second counts where somebody can't get it in the 5 seconds. If Breese Central was able to force that right now on Marion, Breese Central would have the ball out of bounds underneath their own basket.
Yeah. Now, after a made basket, Marion's going to be able to run that baseline.
Right.
That's going to help get it in.
And they might do what some other teams are doing now and have
put
multiple
everybody
guys
out there.
standing out of bounds and
Yeah.
try to get it in that way to try to reduce the chances of
5-second count.
a 5-second count by Breese Central.
Yeah.
So
that's a huge advantage when you can run the baseline.
yeah. So strategy at play here. Wildcats have got to get it in.
You can do that after a made basket.
But they are just going to have one guy on the end line. Nobody guarding the guy taking it out of bounds. Oh.
Get it in.
Oh. It's stolen away. Shot by 3. Oh, off the mark. That would have won the game.
That would have won the basketball game.
They got the steal and they got the three-pointer, which would have won it for Breese.
Wow.
But it comes off the front iron, and Marion survives. And that's the key word there is survive.
Wow, no kidding. That ball looked good.
You know, I think the key to that defensive stance there by Breese Central is they did not guard the guy taking the ball out of bounds, which gave him an extra defender.
Right, and he had to throw that ball in because he was going to get a 5-second count.
It was very, very close to a 5-second count.
They had to be at 4.5.
And we threw the ball in, it ping-ponged around off of a couple of hands, and finally Breese Central came up with it.
Had a good look.
They got a three-point shot, which would have won the game. It got off in time, but it fell short off the rim, and Marion survives 50-48 as Coach Gus Gillespie walks off the floor there, and he's breathing a sigh of relief after winning this one and advancing to the championship game. We'll come back, post-game stats here in just a moment.
Andrea Baker, the broker owner at King City Property Brokers, is a proud graduate of Weber High School, and she's actually a member of their Hall of Fame. Andrea is happy to sponsor this game and cheer on the local teams. At King City Property Brokers, Andrea and all of the realtors there are happy to help you with your real estate needs, whether you are a buyer or a seller. Visit their new location on Salem Road in Mount Vernon, or visit their website to see many residential homes, acreage, or commercial properties that they have listed. You can call them at area code 618-316-7331. That's King City Property Brokers in Mount Vernon.
When choosing a bank, it's important to know that local matters. Local people making local decisions that support our local communities. That's why Community First Bank of the Heartland is proud to be Jefferson County's hometown bank. With branch locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, and Dix, we make it convenient to serve all of your banking needs. Call us today at 244-3000 and let us know how we can assist you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
King City RV in Mount Vernon is your one-stop shop for maintenance and repair of your RV. Whether it's a bumper camper, fifth wheel, or motorhome, Bill Schulte and the staff at King City RV can help you. They provide winterizing of your RV, washing and waxing services, service work on brakes and tires, repair or replace awnings, service work on your slide-outs, and much more. They even repair and clean horse trailers at King City RV, 801 Dogwood Drive on the south edge of Mount Vernon. Call area code 618-731-6185 for King City RV. Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet Supply in Mount Vernon is ready to help you update your home. Need new carpeting? They have many styles and colors in stock, as well as expert installation. Add beauty to your home with new hardwood or vinyl planks available at Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet. They will completely transform the look of any room in your home. Update your bathroom with a custom shower. There are many tile styles and colors to choose from. Does your kitchen need a facelift? You can get a new backsplash, flooring, and more at Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet Supply, 513 South 10th Street in Mount Vernon. Open 6 days a week.
Back here at the Assembly Hall in Nashville, you may have a little bit harder time hearing me now as I've got the band revved up and playing here as the Nashville Hornets are on the floor warming up for their semifinal matchup against the Waterloo Bulldogs, which was going to be played here in Assembly Hall next. We are not going to be streaming or broadcasting that game for you, but you will be able to watch it on Huddle or on the NFHS network. Ron is putting the finishing touches on our post-game stats, and Ron, you got them. So what'd you think of that basketball game? It went down to the wire and a big win for Marion.
Yeah, it's been kind of loud, isn't it?
Yeah, you think they'll play some AC/DC? I don't know.
I don't know. If they want to get them our good side, they could play some AC/DC.
All right, what do you got in that stat book there?
All right. Well, what a ball game.
It was a great game, yeah.
2-point game, and you got a three-pointer in the air as the time runs out.
What more can you ask for?
Yeah. For the Breese Central Cougars, they committed 12 personal fouls in this contest. They made 10 out of 15 free throws, and they had 2 players in double figures. They were led in scoring by Preston Baker, who had 14 points, followed closely by Caden Rockers, who had 12. Griffin Becker had 8 points. Easton Becker had 4. Jackson Campworth had 4. And Bryce Weeder had 6. For the victorious Marion Wildcats, go to 14-4 on the season and will play for the championship tomorrow. They had 6 players break the scoring column. Only 1 in double figures. That was Cameron Curry off the bench with 11 points for the sophomore. I take that back. I got another double-figure scorer in Reese Anthony. He had 12 points, and 9 of those came on 3 consecutive old-fashioned three-point plays. Almost making double figures with Ethan Simmons with 9 and Caden Rogalski with 9. Cayenne Cole had 7 points, and Ray Hickey had 2. The Wildcats committed 16 personal fouls. They were 10 out of 13 from the free throw line. And I don't know how many years they've been playing in this. Not many, but I don't think they've won it yet.
I don't know. I'd have to go back and take a look. Again, this tournament's been going on for 42 years.
Right, but I don't think Marion's been in it very long.
Yeah, I don't think they have been in it very long, no. But, it's a good tournament for them to be in. I think it's good competition for them to come here and play, for sure.
Absolutely, and they're going to get, Waterloo or Nashville tomorrow, which is some more good competition. So they're guaranteed a good ball game tomorrow.
Absolutely. Well, that's going to wrap up our night here at the Assembly Hall. Again, if you want to watch this next game between Waterloo and Nashville, this semifinal, you can watch it either on Huddle or on the NFHS network. Ron and I will be over at Weber High School in Bluford tomorrow for the championship game of the Midland Trail Conference tournament. That'll tip off around 1 o'clock on Saturday afternoon. And
like we said earlier, that's 16-0 Waltonville against 16-2 Weber Township.
2 state-ranked teams from Class 1A battling for the conference tournament championship tomorrow afternoon. Again, we'll be on the air around 12:45 on both our website and on our YouTube channel, so we hope that you'll join us. All right, till then, for Ron Standard, I'm Randy Olson saying thanks so much for watching. Again, the final score here from the Assembly Hall in Nashville. Marion holds on and beats Breese Central 50-48. And so long from Nashville.